This client has been deeply connected to extensions, K-tips, microlinks, sew-ins, braids for years. So much so that even during her cut, all she could talk about was her next install. Her reaction here is real. She's uneasy, not excited, and that's okay. Even if you never wear your natural hair out, you can still be emotionally attached to it. The hair underneath holds years of habits and sometimes pain. Her front was extremely short due to repeated leave-outs in the back. Though it looked long, it was brittle, frayed, and full of knots. Yes, this mushroom cut may feel a bit drastic, but we don't trim halfway, we start fresh. And now we can rebuild real growth.
So I'm talking about sew-ins and wash and cost this week. That lady there was addicted to hair. If you listened, if you looked at it and the texture of her hair, like the state that her hair was in, it was fine, very fine and fragile. The hairstylist was really, really good because she was able to, get her to the point where she was like, you got to cut off all this dead hair, right? All of that split ends and things like that. So she was able to get it, and then she was able to put in a cute hairstyle. But I know for me personally, when I was wearing extensions, when I realized when you take it out, you feel bald or you feel like you don't have any hair. It feels thin. And it's not that it's thin or anything, it's just that you have gotten used to the point of wearing the hair extension that it's become a part of you. And she made the comment, she said now she can start off growing her hair and start there. But the client wants more hair extensions and she's going to do it. And if you really look at it, her hair on the perimeter was thinning out, and her hair was very fragile and fine, especially up in that front area. So to be honest, she's not a candidate to get a sew-in. If I was her hairstylist, I would say you're not a candidate for a sew-in. Maybe if you want to add some tape extensions in, because it's not any tension, it's not any manipulation. You spray and you can lift that up off. Take this tape extensions off. It's lightweight. Maybe that would be a better option for her. But doing a sew-in is not. She is on her way to being bald. She's going to continue to have, if she continues to do the sew-ins with the leave out, she's going to continue to have that hair recede back, and she's going to eventually get that bald spot there, if she does not change. And the reason why that is happening is because, remember, I always tell you that 80-20 rule. They have the 80-20 rule for relationships. Well, I have the 80-20 rule when it comes to your hair. If you're wearing hair extensions and other hair extension braids, whatever the case may be, 80% of the time, and you only wear your hair 20%. And when I say 20%, that's when you take your hair down and you already booked the appointment for Saturday, but it's Sunday before work, so you took your hair out and you was like, I'm gonna wear my hair. That's the 20%. You're not taking care of your hair, right? You just washed it, you put conditioner in it, right? And then you think that that's it. But it's repetition. So you have to take care of your hair every day for a certain time. So you have to start learning your hair, what it likes, what it doesn't like, right? But if you continue to put hair extensions in, you'll never understand who you are when it comes to your hair. You'll never understand it. You'll never understand why it's breaking off. You'll never understand the flakes that you may have in your hair. Everybody is different. Everybody has different DNA, right? So the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is because I want you guys to understand why this is happening. You cannot do your hair, wear hair extensions 80% of the time, and then 20%, and expect that you doing a flat iron is taking care of your hair and you have natural hair. That's not. And another thing is, hair extensions is not a protective hairstyle. Braids are not a protective hairstyle. Protective hairstyles are those natural hairstyles that you see where they're doing pinups and updos with their own hair. They're not using commercial hair. So that's something that I need you guys to be able to wake up and see. So this next video, I'm going to explain to you real quick why her hair came out so much as it did as well. So this young lady that just had her hair done, it was because she has wore the extensions too much, the sewing too much, and she plans on going back to it. And if you really look at her hair, and the client, the hairstylist was smart. She colored the hair black. When you color hair black, it looks more healthier, and you can't see all of the breakages. You can't see a lot. It just looks more healthier. They teach us that in beauty school. So that's what she did. But if you go and use as she was combing it, I can see how soft and it's very weak. So if she does get a sew-in, she should wait a few months. And I don't think she's going to do that because she's addicted. So in her mind, she doesn't look glamorous. She doesn't think she's pretty without the extensions because she has gotten used to it. Okay, so let's watch this next one real quick. Hold on.
And someone told me right now if this is fucking normal. I just took my sew-in out. Look at all this hair. I just lost like a third of my hair. I swear to God. I'm about to crash out. Is this normal? Yes or no?
It's not normal. Some of the things you should never do when you do a sew-in, and I just recently had that experience, and I was like, that hair is not in a good state, right? So when you are deciding to do a sew-in, I need you to understand the reason why you're doing a sew-in. A lot of you is like, I want to get my hair a rest. I want to, wear color. So I don't want to bleach my own hair. I want to keep my hair healthy. Um, my hair just need a break. I had braids in it. Now I'm going to this, or it's my birthday. I want a different hairstyle. It's many of reasons why you're doing the hair extensions. One of the things I've noticed, especially with our women, is that you want the hair to be colored. You want to bleach the hair all the way through, and then or color a permanent color in there, and then you want to braid that hair down, leave some out so it can blend well. But a problem with that young lady as well, that's why she had more hair breakages, because when we add a permanent color, especially if it's a lifting, that means we're lifting. That means we're taking out your nutrients out of your hair, right? When you're doing that, or you're bleaching, we're stripping out everything, your pigments, your color, everything is gone. So the first thing we know to do as cosmetologists is we have to fill that hair in with so much conditioner to make sure that it stays healthy as it grows out, right? And that's fine. You can wear highlights, you can do those things. The issue is, why would you do something like that you just heard me explain to you what we have to do in order for you to maintain your hair and wear it out and look great or whatever? Why would you do that and then braid your hair down and then sew it up? So that means that hair is going to be extremely dry. And a lot of you want to wear your hair for months at a time. So it's going to be extremely, extremely dry, right? You're not even if you shampoo it, it's not going to get into the braided part of the hair, and we already have that coily hair. So that's something you should never do. So that's why that young lady has more than the usual shedding hair and breakage, was because a lot of that is, if you look, she has a permanent color on her hair and it looks like it was lifted maybe about 4 levels. So once that was done and they added the hair looks nice, the color looks nice, but that doesn't take away from the fact that she needed conditioning in her hair on a regular basis. And because she had a sew in, and she didn't say how long she had it in, but just a short period of time, that hair is like, we need water, we need moisture. And a lot of you don't like to shampoo your hair. A lot of you don't like to do that. And I know people get triggered and they're like, stop saying that. Like, yes, a lot of African American women do not like to shampoo their hair, especially when they get a great style and it lasts, because you're looking for styles that last long. So don't get triggered and get in the comments and make those comments, because I will come for you, right? So that's one thing. And the second thing is, when it's coming to someone that you should not do, is ask for a relaxer. That's another thing. We're breaking down your hair. We're taking your coil, we're doing a coil reformation, a curl reformation. So you remember your hair is extra curly. We're putting that relaxer in. We're going to break it down. It's going to be straight. Then we're going to braid it up, right? The right person is going to wash it, shampoo it, put the deep conditioner in, make sure you get that treatment and then braid it up. But that's not enough because you want to wear that sewing forever and a day and you don't want to shampoo it, right? So those two reasons are why when it's time to take your hair out, you're going to have extreme hair loss and shedding because you shouldn't be putting a chemical service over something that you're not even going to expose. You have it braided down and you're not going to take care of it. So I pray that this video helps you. And if you're a person that need consultation or you need to understand your hair, you want to start living out and wearing your hair and enjoying your hair. Or you say, hey, Lee, I still want to do my sew-ins and everything, but I want to make sure I take care of my hair. Go ahead and book a consultation. And also look at the packages that we have on the HoneyBook link and see if that package is for you. Okay, it's very discreet, it's very intimate. No one will ever know what's going on with you, and hopefully we can restructure your hair and get you back to feeling great about yourself. So when you do decide I want to wear a wig or I want to wear extensions, it's for an event where you want to look different or a photo shoot or something. It's not something that you need to wear because you have hair loss. All right. I pray that this video helps you guys. And guess what? Y'all know what I'm about to say. I'll see you next video. Bye.